Hello, what's on your Movie Madman, and I'm back. And today is not very exciting for some of you, and it will be exciting for others. For me, it's a bit hit and miss. But either way, today we're going to talk about Joker, Folie, Deux. Now, I do have the original Joker here. I have opened this and showed it off to my channel, and there's a review for it. It's about 3 years old, so you have to go down that content list because it was one of the first ever 4K reviews I ever did back in the days when I didn't really know what I was talking about and didn't really have much of a format. I'm pretty sure my camera angle was down by my knees looking up, so it was a bit weird. But do feel free to click down the channel and have a look at that. But for now, today, we're talking about Joker 2, Folie, Deux. This is the 4K version. This is a Steelbook. There's the back cover for you as well. We're going to get the plastic off of this and then talk a little bit about it. Yep. It's got a nice glued on J card, so we'll take that off. And there's the back cover for you without the J card on. So I think it's a way of saying you can display it this way or you can display it that way. Although why you display that like that, I don't know. Why you'd want to put that like that, I don't know. And if you open it up, it's just a bit, so they could have put that the right way up, basically, is what I'm trying to say. You've got a nice blue Blu-ray there, and a dark blue 4K disc, not red this time, so it's a bit disappointing, isn't it? And then on the inside here, you've got a picture of the two of them here, and not really much on this side, but it don't really matter if there's discs in there, does it? But you know, they could have pushed the boat out a little bit there, but they didn't, did they? So sorry about that. Now, Folie, Deux was definitely one of those films that everyone was shitting on before it was even out. I'd never heard, not in a long time had I heard so many bad things about a film before anyone had even seen it. So when I went into the cinema to watch this, I was a little bit like, I wasn't expecting this to not be very good at all. I wasn't really bothered by the fact that I'd heard it was going to be a musical, because I'm not really a hater of musicals. I quite like musicals, to be fair, but that's another story. But yeah, I mean, I was a little bit like, how can you make a DC film a musical? That sounds a little bit stupid. But to be fair, that side of the film sort of works within the context and confines of the story. That being said, you could have taken that context and confines of the story and just not had it, and it wouldn't have made any difference to the film whatsoever. It's 2 hours and 18 minutes long as it is, but if you took this whole film and cut out about 90% of the musical numbers, the film would just play out as normal and it wouldn't feel like anything was missing. In fact, a lot of the times the musical numbers do this thing where the scene will be halfway through. There'll be a musical number inside someone's head, and then it will go back to that scene that you were just watching. And I just think you've just completely destroyed that scene. You could have just kept that as a normal scene. Maybe had the musical number at the end if you had to have it in there. But they kept like interrupting key moments, which was a bit annoying. But that being said, it wasn't awful. All right, I wouldn't have said this film was 4 out of 10. There was a lot of people that would have said it was worse than that. To me, I would probably give it about a 7.5 out of push. It wasn't awful, is what I mean. I went in expecting it to be the shittest thing I've ever seen in my life, and came out saying, do you know what? That wasn't actually that bad. It's one of those films that I watch and I completely understand why people hate it. I completely understood why people didn't like the first one. A lot of people went into the first one expecting like a big, like, action-packed Joker movie, but it weren't like that at all. It's more a drama, acting-based film, and this is the same. I mean, all in all, I didn't think this film was that bad at all. Like I said, 4K wise, I know for a fact that the 4K in this looks absolutely incredible. So I saw it in the IMAX. I have seen 4K resources for this, so I don't have to run away and check the disc and compare it to the Blu-ray. Although to be fair, like I say, it's pointless comparing the 4K disc to a Blu-ray when the films are this new. I'll probably save that more for older films, telling you whether or not it's worth upgrading. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. If you haven't seen it, maybe watch it online first and see if you like it before you go out of your way to buy it. I only got this version as a Steelbook because I got the first one as a Steelbook, so I thought it made a bit more sense to get the second one as a Steelbook as well. But yeah, so that's Joker, Folie Deux for you. Madness of Two. If you wonder what Folie Deux means, it means madness of two. And it is pretty mad, to be fair. Lady Gaga's not bad. I don't know if I'd mentioned that. They both do a really good job acting-wise. Lady Gaga is actually proving to be quite a good actress as well as a singer. It's just a shame that she had to bring that. All right, we don't have to. So that's all for today from me. Feel free to click on my link in the description that will lead you to my book. Really appreciate people getting my book. That'd be really nice. But I'm going to go now. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'm going to fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.